Track Wrestling with Blair Academy coach Brian Antonelli. Another Beast of the East championship for the Bucks. What were major takeaways for you from the way you guys wrestled the past couple days?
I just thought that we did a lot better than last weekend. Last weekend we didn't, do as well as we didn't max our potential last year. We're not at our potential yet, but I just feel that was big growth from last week. And it wasn't a technical thing, it was a fight thing. And we won. Danny Wass got us started with winning a close one in like the second or third round, and then that got contagious. Last weekend it was a little contagious the other way where we lost close ones. So I think our team's a little bit younger. They understand how getting on a roll and having something like that be contagious is really important.
As a coach, how do you address that fight issue in such a short time like that?
Address in a short time, like in the event.
Yeah, I mean, going from Iron Man to Beast, a quick turnaround like that.
We talk about it. Yeah, we talked about it this week. We just did a lot of match situation wrestling where one guy's got 3, the other guy's got 2. Both guys are trying to win this bout, so one guy's trying to close it out, the other guy's trying to win it. So we did that a lot this week, which was good. We've done it before, but maybe it gets their brain thinking about it a little bit more that, yeah, we've been working on it this week, and who knows? You do those things in practice, and a lot of times they translate, and sometimes they don't.
Cody Chittum comes in as a 16 seed after going 1-2 a week ago, and then wins the tournament in pretty dramatic fashion there in the finals. What turned things around for him in a week? What was the difference between him a week ago and him this week?
His weight cut was a lot better this week. Day 2 is still a little tough, but his weight cut was he was just more disciplined during the week, and we just kind of stayed on him, and that was a big part of it. Last week I felt he was battling the scale a little bit instead of battling kids. So this weekend the scale wasn't as much as a focus, and the opponent was, and it was a completely different kid.
He's won a lot growing up and been super successful, but to go to a tournament like that, a first big high school tournament as a freshman, and kind of get your cage rattled a little bit. How do you address that in moving forward to this?
Yeah, he's been on a big stage, in a different level, before. So I don't think he wasn't nervous. He's kind of accustomed to wrestling. He's been wrestling for a long time. So he's a mature freshman. In some ways, but he enjoys the competition. Again, like some of our other freshmen, they enjoy the competition. So it's easier for those guys to find success.
One final thing: you're without a lot of firepower. You got 3 top-notch guys that weren't competing this weekend. How long will you be without them? When will they get back in your lineup?
Without firepower, that's kind of tough, because if you ask the guys that filled in for them, they don't feel we're out of firepower. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, some of our big guys, they're out, but man, that gave someone else an opportunity, and they don't feel that I'm not the firepower. So I think that was our strength. They'll be back, hopefully quick, but they're not out for the season. They're fine, and